Yo, first YouTube video. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is potential and knowing that you can achieve great things. And first off, I want to start this off by saying, whoever's watching this video on the other side of the screen, hope that you're having a good day today. Hope that something happens to you that makes you smile. Hope that you keep going and that you keep pursuing the thing that you want out of this life. And if you keep your head on straight, you stay down long enough, or you're consistent long enough, things will turn out for you. Now, back to what I was saying. The feeling that you get whenever you know that you have the potential to achieve the things in this life, but it seems so out of touch, seems so far that it's not comprehensible for you. You can't conceptualize it. You can't try to even think about it or not think about it. You can't even comprehend your dreams materializing in front of you. And to whoever or whomever has these thoughts, just know that I'm in the same position with you too. I've always, from a young age, felt that I'm meant for something more. I didn't see myself doing the average things that people are doing, which is no problem with that. There's nothing wrong with average. There's nothing wrong with normal. There's nothing wrong with any way how you live your life. It's your life. And however you want to live it, it's completely up to you. You're entitled to your own choice. Now, what I mean is, I didn't see myself going the traditional route. I didn't see myself going to school and working for the rest of my life until I retire. That isn't something that is appealing to me. It doesn't sound great at all, to be honest. And deep down, I know that it never sat right with me. And as I continue to grow and continue to go up to the next grade, which I have graduated recently. So before the graduation day, I was always kind of antsy about it. I'm getting closer to graduation, but I have no idea what I want to do. At the time, I am working on this clothing brand, and I started it in my junior year, and then I carried it on for a few months. People was waiting when they coming out. People wanted them. They're pretty cool pants. And just to elaborate more, give some context, they're basically some sweatpants. They were flared sweatpants, right? And back to what I was saying, people, they liked it, right? But it took so long that I started to lose hope until I got the package, right? So I got the package, I opened it up, I'm seeing it, I'm liking it. I put it on, and it's bigger than I had expected it. So I didn't sell it, and I stopped selling the pants completely. After that, I had started boxing. A year goes by, and I fracture my nose. I'm on the game with my cousin. Yo, start up the clothing brand. Great, I do it. We set a goal. Let's see where we'll be at if we give ourselves 6 months, excuse me. Let's see where we will be at if we give ourselves 6 months, right? And throughout that 6 month period, we knocked out so many things within those 6 months. Man, it was crazy. And honestly, looking back at that journey, it was everything that I was doing. I was on time. From the moments that I thought that I wouldn't be able to get past the little hump that's in front of me, I always did, and I always managed to. And it made me realize that, hey, going back to something that I had heard before is you can't connect the dots moving forward until you're looking back and realizing how every single step, every single interaction, every single pivot, every single thing that you think might have deterred you was actually just building the dots to connect into a better picture. And as of right now, I am not doing it because, excuse me, I took a break from it. And this was going back to graduation, the topic of graduation, coming to graduation. So I have a business friend that I met through work. He was helping me. And around this time, we're about maybe 11 months deep into this. So almost a year. And I'm on the phone and I'm stressing. I'm about to graduate. I'm at the halfway point, and I'm not sure what I want to do with my life. I have people in the military that tell me that the military is a great option. I see that they're living pretty good. They're pretty well off. And there is nothing wrong with that. I consider going to the military, but that's not the point. That's not what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking I could go to the military or I could go to college, right? And around this time, I was dipping my toes into the water of cybersecurity, right? And I liked it. It was cool. I don't want to say I fell in love with it, but it was cool. I wouldn't mind doing it. But I'm thinking, is this really what I want to do? Do I really want to stay locked down in a career and have my life revolve around it? Or not even revolve around it, but have to sell my time in order to get a check from another person whose dreams they turn into reality? I'm the one who's funding his dream and making it a reality. So I'm thinking to myself, man, what am I going to do? And ultimately, I made the decision that, well, let me take this back. I'm at a crossroad, right? I'm conflicted. I'm feeling pretty conflicted. So either the military, the continue clothing brand, or continue to do my clothing brand, or I'm sorry, cybersecurity. And I chose to just take a break and recalibrate and take everything slow, digest everything. So a few months passed and I graduated, right? And before I graduated, I had made some arrangements for college for social media marketing, right? So I'm gonna get to the point. I'm sorry, this story's probably taking a while. But after graduation, I realized, hey, I still have time. I have 4 years of college that I could use to get my brand out, or I could go to the military, get in there early, come out, have benefits and everything, or go to college for cybersecurity, or military for cybersecurity. That was the two. Go to military for cybersecurity, or just do cybersecurity in the civilian world. But what I'm saying is, although all of this stuff was happening, in the back of my head, I knew that I had to stay down with it. I knew that if I keep going with this and keep going, I knew that I would see something shake. And I know because I've seen it. It happened through all the times where I wanted to stop and give up. I kept going. And every time I did that, a blessing came. And to those who are struggling out here, from my experience, when things get tougher, majority of the time, a blessing is right after it, after the suffering, after the hurt, after everything. And it came clear to me that the pain and the lessons, not failures, the lessons that I learned and accumulated along my journey, it was all worth it because it turned me into a person who I wouldn't be able to, it turned me to a person that, I'm sorry, it turned me into a person who values work more. It turned me into a person who values systems more. It turns me into a person who values responsibility more. And I'm not saying this, I'm a saint. I'm not saying this, I know it all. But I still struggle with consistency. I still struggle with accountability. I still struggle with responsibility. But because of my experience that I had with entrepreneurship, it taught me things that other people wouldn't have taught me unless you experience it. Betting on yourself, knowing that you're more than yourself. You're more than what meets the eye. You're more than anything. Not to be pretentious, but knowing your value. You know the value that you can put out into this world. So what I'm basically going at is, if you have a vision, if you see yourself at a higher standard, and you see yourself better, and you can vividly picture yourself, you can see yourself doing the thing that you want to do, you can't do it. Which is why I'm doing this. I'm starting my YouTube channel. I will stay consistent as I can. I am going to prevent limiting beliefs, and today marks my journey of, right now my username is Soupy, so this is the journey of Soupy. So I really hope that people who are watching this, they got some type of value out of this. Once more, my name is Raheem, aka Soupy. But I hope that y'all enjoy this. I hope that y'all are with me on this journey, and to trust your vision. To reach your highest potential, you have to set the highest of standards. You can't be the same person that you were yesterday. You have to keep the standards high. You have to keep the discipline high. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to hold everything high. Because once you get this part here and you're stuck there and you're steady, you can build more. It wouldn't make sense for you to want big things, have big things for yourself, if you don't exercise, if you don't brush your teeth all the way, if you don't eat 3 square meals a day, if you can or cannot, I don't know your situation. But things that you can control. What are the things that you can control around you that can manipulate your life and turn it into something that reflects you in a good way? What can you do in your life that is tangible, that can be fixed or altered in a way for you to see life in a different perspective? So, everybody out there watching, I thank you. I love y'all. And Come with me on this journey. God bless.